Hi there, Sam Sorbo here for the Accidental Homeschooler. That's you because you've accidentally fallen into homeschooling your child. And so I want to take this opportunity to talk to you about college and the way we think about education, because everything that we think and know about education comes from our schooling. We only know what we know, right? And so I was talking with a gal earlier today who said to me, her 14-year-old, something about him going to college, and I said, "Oh, okay. How do you know that he wants to go to college?" And he's learning disabled. He has a learning disability. And she said, "Well, I mean, he just should go to college, and he said that he wants to go to college. I mean, he's 14, so he doesn't really know, but he's got his own business already. He's started a small business, and he's just been working on that, and he's in 8th grade, and and she goes on, and I stopped her and I said, okay, so he said he wants to go to college, but I mean, he's 14, so he's not really capable of making that decision. It's a big decision because college is expensive, okay? So he wants to go to college, and you think that he should go to college, but you don't really. The only reason that you say you think he should go to college is because he's expressed that interest." She said, "Yeah, because, I know that one of my daughters probably won't go to college." So she's already open to this idea that maybe college isn't everything that it's cracked up to be. And I'm just here to say the fix is in. College is a pyramid scheme. The education institutions have engineered us to believe that we need to spend a lot of money for our children to go to college because that is somehow the highest goal that we can attain. I just want you to slow down for a minute and think about that. Because the evidence is not supporting of that. We've got all of these young people graduating with very little prospects. So it's supposed to be an exchange, right? You pay a lot of money and you get something in return. And there are no guarantees. And so I'm just saying, take a step back and think about it. Does college really fulfill a need? That's all. Just want you to consider that as you go about your day, as you go about home educating your child. If your children are still in the government schools, if your public school is now sort of sending you materials for your child to do, sit in the room with them. Take a moment and really look at what the school is sending home with your child. That's how I became a home educator. It's all in my book, They're Your Kids, the story of how I started to just think about, should I do this for my child? And it started with them sending home work for my son to do in 2nd grade. They sent home these worksheets for him to do because we were going on a trip. And so in order for them to get paid, my student had to perform the work and turn it in so that they could say, stamp, 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 he did the work, therefore we take credit for educating him, right? Well, we were traveling, so I was the one who was the teacher. And they sent home, she sent these worksheets for him to do, and the first thing he says is, Mommy, I don't have to do these. Teacher says I don't have to do these in class. We don't do these in class. We don't have to do these. And I said, well, she gave them to me to give to you to do, so you do have to do them. And that was my first inclination. I was like, wait, so she's given me the busy work for him to do? She just gave him busy work that he doesn't have to do in class? So what's that about? And then secondly, wait, she just made me the bad guy. Because now I'm the one making him do stuff that he doesn't have to do in school. And all of a sudden I was the bad guy. And then hit the trifecta when I looked at the worksheets and I understood why he didn't have to do them in school, because they were so stupid. So take a look at the work that the school is providing for your child in order for them to collect the money from the government for educating your child, and evaluate it. Does it serve the purpose or the goal that you have envisioned for your child? Or, even better, the goal that your child envisions if they're old enough to start making those discernments. And by the way, I'm not saying that a 16-year-old can decide if they ought to learn Latin or not. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that it ought to be something, on your radar for you to decide as your child's primary educator. Because whether you like it or not, as a parent, you are the child's primary educator until you cede that role to someone else who may or may not have your child's best interests at heart. Because that person, if it's a teacher, then it's probably a group of teachers, so you're ceding to a group, right? So you don't know, you can't make a whole judgment claim on the whole group of teachers, plus the administrators, plus the whole bureaucracy. I'm just saying. But give it some thought. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Go to samsorbo.com for my book and for other products that I have. Samsorbo.com. Go to my official Sam Sorbo Facebook page, but do subscribe to my YouTube channel. New videos coming out every day during this time especially, and share with your friends, because we need an education revolution in the nation, and this is the start of it, and you can be part of it, and your children will thank you. So thanks for tuning in, and come back and see me again.